Hey, it's Andrew Greif of the Oregonian here in Eugene on Tuesday. I wanted to come out after a recent summer conditioning practice of the Ducks, talk to some of the football players about what the mood of practice has been like after they described it as a pretty hungry spring, wanting to prove that Marcus Mariota wasn't the only thing that can make the Ducks successful. And that's the sense I got today as well, as the guys said that what they can tell, it's only shorts and t-shirts and running around for the most part and some 7-on-7 drills, but they can learn a lot about the kind of work ethic of the guys here, and that they really like the motivation of the young guys in particular who've just shown up in the last probably 4 weeks. So like the Kirk Merritts, the Malik Lovitz, those type of guys who are the highly touted recruits who probably came in knowing that they were the stars of their high school team. Sounds like they've come in, really played well and practiced well and kind of taken the onus that they're here to work and nothing has been given to them. One thing I will note though is that I asked everybody about who has been taking the leadership role, and that's something that's been very important to head coach Mark Helfrich in recent months, who said that since the Hroniss Grossus and Marcus Mariotas have left, new guys need to quote unquote step up. I didn't really get a sense from anybody that there's been that one unquestioned leader who's really taken the vocal leadership role, which again, that's kind of a cliche thing to anoint someone. But Oregon really does want a few guys to do that, and one guy is Royce Freeman. Freeman said he's still kind of working his way through that process of considering himself that vocal leader. Remember, he's only a sophomore, it's only his second summer on campus, but he has instant credibility because of his production as a freshman. He said he's still finding himself, and that's what it sounds like a lot of the Ducks are doing. No one has quite taken that whole leadership role. I guess the last thing I'll pass along is I asked people about if they've hung out, worked out with, with Vernon Adams, what it's been like to see him in town. And the sense is that he hasn't obviously been able to use the facilities. He can't do that until he starts taking a class. He's been admitted to University of Oregon, can't enroll until he finishes his degree at Eastern Washington, and those grades should be finalized here in the next couple weeks, whether he gets in or not. But while he's in Eugene, he has been hanging out with a couple of the Ducks, hasn't really worked out with a lot of them, it sounds like, at least the guys I spoke with. But he's trying to make his presence known, let the guys know that he is here to work, and it sounds like he's trying to make that message loud and clear.